What do you see?
Toadstool softener?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sure a nice BM is the perfect solution for marital problems.
Okay, the movie I just finished watching for my march down memory lane is Shrek 2. Y'all, this movie had a chokehold on me and my siblings growing up. Oh my goodness. This movie, thumbs up. Like, it has still kept with the test of time, and it's so entertaining. One thing I realized while I was watching it this time around as an adult is how many like movie references and references of things that happened at that time like were in that movie. Like, it's just chef's kiss. Like, it's so good, and so many parts of it were just like fire, and it has held up. Like, oh my goodness, if you've not watched Shrek 2, you need to watch it soon. I did Shrek 1 back in, I guess, want my childhood back last August, so you know I had to fit in Shrek 2 too. And just like, I feel like the overall theme, like the overall message of this movie was just be true to who you are, and you know, anyone can find love. And I love it so much, and it was just so good. There were so many funny parts, and just, it brought all the memories. Like, I loved this movie as a kid, and it is still so good. So many funny parts. Like, it still gets me the Pinocchio when he's trying to break Shrek Donkey and puss out of the jail, and they're just like, say a lie, and he's like, I don't know what to say, and Donkey's like, how about you say I'm wearing ladies underwear, and then he's like, I'm wearing ladies underwear, and then his nose doesn't grow, and then Shrek's like, are you? And then he's like, no, I'm not, and then his nose grows, and it's like, are you? And he's like, no, I'm not. And then it grows again. And then it's like Gingy is on his back, and he's like, and it's a thong. And then, look, there's so many like just adult things in this movie. Like when you have Prince Charming show up to where he thinks Fiona is, and the wolf is in Fiona's bed looking at a magazine. So many just parts that I appreciated so much as an adult, and it was very entertaining. Very, like, it has still held up. I think it's going to be hard for Shrek to ever get done to me, just because I have so many memories with it, and it's just so entertaining every time I watch it, because it's still stuff for adults. That's really, I said this in a past video, that I really like childhood movies that when I watch them now, like, it still applies for stuff as adults, because I think that's how it should be. And so I'm happy this one does. It has held up. The songs, like Fairy Godmother was a trip. Like, oh my goodness, I forgot how bad she was in this movie. Prince Charming was the worst. I think honestly this movie is why I never really had a thing for Prince Charming as a kid. Just because of this and how they made him like such a narcissist. And I like, even in other like movies, I was like, ugh. And then the shots at Disney in this movie too that they did, like they were like, you had a reference to like Beauty and the Beast with the single rose, then you had like Ariel pop up in the beginning, and then Fiona goes and throws her back into the ocean. Like, there were like subtle Disney hints, and then there were just so much stuff in this that's like was based on other movies, and it was very entertaining. So if you don't watch this movie soon, you should. It's definitely marched me back down memory lane, and it was pretty amazing. This has been another episode of Real Talk with Noelle.